Hey, how's it going, guys? In this tutorial, we'll learn how to select rows between two dates in Pandas. Alright, so here I have a CSV file, and this is what the table looks like. So from this file, I have 6 columns: created date, close date, status, notes, and category. And it's going to be the file I'll be using for this exercise. And you can download the file from the link in the description below. Alright, so here let me go into my Python script. I'm going to go ahead and import the Pandas module first. And here I'm going to create a variable called CSV file path. And it's going to be the file path pointing to the CSV file. In this case, I can simply just grab the file name because the script in the file is located in the same folder. I'm going to import the CSV file using the pd.readCSV method. Now let me go ahead and run this code block. Now if I print the column data types, so if we look at the output, so for the unique key column, we have int64, and for everything else, we have object. Basically, data frame is going to treat those columns as strings. But if we go back to the table itself, so for my column B and column C, these two are datetime fields. And I need to convert those two columns into datetime fields. Alright, so there are a couple ways we can do it, but I'll show you 2 different methods. So the first method is going to be using the parser dates parameter. And here we can specify the columns that I want to convert as datetime data type. In this case, it's going to be created date and close date. Now, if I import the here I have a typo, and it should be parse dates, not parser. Now, if I import the CSV file, and if I print df.dtypes, and I can see that my created date and closed dates columns are both converted to datetime64 data type. And the other method is going to be manually convert those 2 columns as datetime64. So here I'm selecting those 2 columns, then I can use the asType method, providing the data type that I want to convert those fields to. And let me come out this line here. And this one too, I can delete that line. Now I need to figure out my date range. So in this case, I can use the created dates column to give me the beginning or lower bound date range, which is going to be 2018 January 1st. And for the closing, so our upper bound limit is going to be on January 25th. Now let's say I want to select records where the beginning period is going to be from, let's do January 7 to January 14. So this is going to be our upper bound. And for the beginning dates, I want to use the created dates column. And for the closing dates, I want to use the close date column. Now here I'm going to create 2 mask objects. So I'm going to name those as max1 and max2. And here I forgot to also import the datetime module because I'm going to show you 2 different ways we can insert our time value. So a mask is basically your condition that you are going to store the criteria in an object. In this case, we're going to call the criteria mask. And if we look at my criteria, so my criteria is going to be, I want to return the records where the created dates value is greater or equals to day 1. In this case, it's going to be January 7. And this ampersand symbol represents an operator. And here's my second condition where the day 2 value is greater or equals to close dates value. And here my 2 variables are going to be interpreted as strings. And here my date 1 and date 2 variables are strings. But we can also insert datetime object to represent the timestamp. So that's what I'm using in mask2 object. just to show you different ways we can insert datetime values. And finally, to return the records that met the criteria based on our math objects. So we can use the log method, providing the criteria. In this case, it's going to be the math object. And here, I'm sorting my tables based on the created dates count. And if I run these two lines, and it should give me the same result, and I forgot to create my math objects. Oh, so here, let's take a look. Invalid comparison between, let me see. Oh, I know why, because I've got to create my day 1 and day 2 variables. And let me come out these two lines as well. Alright, so here let me try again. So I'm going to run this code block. And math2 is not defined. Alright, so I'm not going to troubleshoot this issue, but I'll troubleshoot after this video. But for now, I would recommend that you use method 1. Now if I go ahead and run the print statement here, and that should give us the records where the beginning time period based on the created dates count is going to be from January 7 all the way to January 14 based on the closed dates count. So this is going to be everything I'm going to cover in this video, and hopefully you guys found this video useful. And feel free to post your question or your feedback in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.